to another soul stirring session of Just Path Productions. I'm Aakansha Libin, and today this one's personal. What are you doing with what you have got? I'm not asking what you're dreaming of or who you wish you could be. I'm asking right now, today, what are you doing with the life already in your hands? Today, before I share more on this, I want to share this on my other social media page that I'm live so everybody can connect with me. So give me a moment. Okay, I'll take another few more minutes to send this to my. So as you are joining, as you as you're joining me, stay tuned and continue to think and process this question that I've just asked. What are you doing with what you've got? And I'm talking about talents. Today I decided to come online early in the morning. A few of us may be busy at work, and some of you, work from home, and some are homemakers. So this is for everybody, not just one person. And when I'm talking about talents, I'm not just talking about dancing skills that you have. You have your music, painting, or acting skills. It's not about those talents I'm talking about. It it can be just anything that you feel has been given to you, a gift, something that you're gifted. Thank you for joining me. So right now I have left few of you with the question, what are we doing with what we have got? Hi, good morning. Good morning. Have a good day. मैं कहाँ से हूँ? मैं इंडिया के उस क्षेत्र से हूँ जहाँ पे सब आना पसंद करते हैं, और वो है इंडिया का कैपिटल. So today I'll be talking about talents. Thank you for coming online. So today it's going to be a personal topic. What are we actually doing with what we have got? I'm not asking what we are dreaming of or who you wish you could be. I'm asking right now, today, what are you doing with the life already in your hands? What is the purpose of your life? What is the purpose of your life? And today, as I talk of, about this, I want you to remind all of you that you have a purpose. You have a purpose. We all have a purpose in our life. We all feel it, that pressure to be more, to have more, to prove something. But while we are scrolling through everybody else's success, a lot of us are sitting in silence. A lot of us are sitting in silence, wondering, do I even matter? Do I have a purpose in my life? I want to tell you straight from my heart, you already have something, a story, a skill, a heart, a presence, a voice. The real question is, are you using it or are you hiding it? So let me tell you a quick story, an old one straight from the Bible. But stay with me because it's not just religious, it's deeply real. So Jesus once told a story about a boss who gave his three employees different amounts of money called talents. We often use talents for the skills that we have, but here we are talking about the money that he gave to his employees. That was called talents. Before going on a trip, to one, he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another just 1, each according to their ability, right? Now here's where it gets interesting. The first look what they were given took some risk and doubled it. But the last guy, he got scared. He buried his 1 talent in the ground. He didn't lose it, but he didn't use it either. He did not lose it, but he did not use it either. When the boss came back, he celebrated the first 2. Well done, good and faithful servant. But the third, he was called out, not for failing, but for playing it safe. Not because he messed up, but because he never even tried. That story hits me each time I read, because maybe the worst thing we can do with our life is, it's not about failure, it's about hiding. We hide what we have, and that is the only place today I'm telling you that if you are running away from failures, please do not do that. Do not hide yourself with what you have. To sit on a gift because we are scared, to wait for a perfect moment that never comes, to tell ourselves we are not ready, not worthy, not enough. But what if the real question isn't how much you have? It's what you did with what you had is more important. The lie that we tell ourselves, we are not enough, this is not enough, what we have is not enough. This is a lie that we are telling ourselves, because the talent that is instilled in you, you have to use it, and that can only grow when you start using it. You just cannot randomly sit with the gifts that you have in one corner and wait for the perfect moment for those gifts to become bigger. You don't need more talent. You need more trust in yourself, in your creator, and in the process. Stop telling yourself, I'm not ready. Sometimes readiness comes after obedience, after the first step. You're not too small. You're just in hiding. You're just hiding yourself. Your talents are not small. It may be that you're good in speaking, but are you waiting for the perfect moment when you become the best speaker? Are you good in cooking? How will you become a very good cook? When you keep cooking, when you keep cooking, when you keep using those talent in you. Hello everybody. Hello those who are online. Those who are listening to me. Thank you so much for being connected. Stay connected, because there's something more interesting that I'm bringing you this morning, and it's about your talents. And it is from a story I have read in the Bible, and this has really motivated me, because there were times when I used to think that, okay, I have got talent and I have to sit down with my talent and wait for the perfect moment for this talent to flourish. So do not wait for that perfect moment for your talent to flourish. You have to keep using your talent. And as you keep using your talent, you work on your skills. You know, if you're a sports person and you love to play football, basketball, or any other sports, you can only grow in that skill when you build your stamina. Until then, it's not gonna work out. Imagine yourself running in a marathon. You're running, you decide to run, and that's the first time you're running. I'm sure you will never finish the race because you have already given up. So you have to build those stamina in you. You have to build your skills if you want to run on the final day without hesitating, without any hindrance in your health. So you have to uh, take care of your health for the whole month, and from the day you started, the day you decided I have to run in the marathon. So when you decide, you have to start, you have to begin, and on the final day, you will achieve what you actually want from your talent. I've seen people with half the skill and twice the courage shake up the world. You may have a skill and you must be thinking, oh, people will laugh. I'll fail if I start doing it, or if someone comes to know that I have this skill. And I've seen the most gifted souls buried under fear. So I'm saying this with love, but also with urgency. It's time to dig up what you buried. Don't take your gifts to the grave. Give them to the world, broken, raw, real, just like that. Um, the best example that I've learned from is my father. My father was a very talented person. I used to call him encyclopedia. I learned a lot from him. Not just good things, but also the negative side of the world. I learned how I have to survive in a negative world, negativity, and where failures just bound your boundaries. So, those circumstances I have learned from my father. And when he felt the moment when he was giving up in his spirit, I have learned how he was running to do everything he wanted to do and finish his task, finish the purpose he is here for. So don't wait for the very last moment, but start doing as soon as you realize this is the purpose of your life. These are the talents in your hand, these are the gifts. Are you just looking at the gifts that you see on TV, on television, in the world of entertainment? Those are not the only skills that you have. You do not have to shine like a star on the screen. You can just be a star. You can just be an instrument in a village when nobody sees you, nobody watches you. You do not have to shine like a star on the screen. It can be just in a small corner, and still you can use your talents. Wherever you are, just use your talents that God has blessed you with. Now, here's where I need you. If this message stirred something in you, to do two things: drop in the comments, I'm showing you up with what I've got. Let the community know you are done hiding. You can put in the comment that I have this gift, I have this talent, and today I'm going to use it in this way. Do drop this in the comment box. Second, tag someone in the live chat or send them this video. They need to listen. That use your talents today. You can be in a small place and still use your talents. You do not have to be on the screen. Maybe they need to hear this today, and you are the one holding the key. So if you're not doing this, you're still not using your talent. So your talent is that you're not holding the key. And if you're watching the replay, don't scroll past without sharing this with one person who needs their light switched back on. You don't have to be famous to be faithful. You don't have to be a star to shine. And you don't need a platform to matter. You do not need a platform to make a difference. Use it so that you can give in more. If you want more, you have to first release what you have. Just show up with your heart, your truth, your jazbaat. That's all this world really needs from you. This is Jazbaat Productions. I'm Aakansha Libin, and today I'm not here to perform. I'm here to remind all of you. So stay real, stay rooted, stay raw, and use your talents. Right now, I'm very keen on knowing everybody's talent over here in the chat box. So, what are your talents, and how are you going to use it today? I'm leaving you with this question. I give you 2 minutes, another minutes. You can share your gifts with me. Maybe you may be confused how you're going to be using those talents, how you're going to be using those skills, how you have to flourish in those skills. So if you have any questions, please do ask me right now. I'll leave this chat box all to you to ask me questions. What are you doing with what you've got today? Let's not wait for tomorrow, because when you start using it today, tomorrow you'll be given more. So your talents will flourish each day when you keep using it. Just how when you make food, when you cook food, one day and the next day when you cook, it becomes better. And it keeps getting better with time as you keep doing something. Similarly, it can be any talent. I am into music, and my profession is that I am a teacher, and every time I have to sit down and learn. I'm a lifelong learner. So I can flourish in my profession only when I'm learning, and then I grow. And this is how I can use my teaching skills. This is how I can use my talents. I'm also a music artist. So if I do not work upon my skills, then I cannot flourish in what I'm doing. I cannot become better. So it is very important for us to take our talents, what has been given to us freely, those gifts, and make best use of it so that we can be given more. Yeah, we see many successful artists रियाज करते हैं. अगर आप संगीत की दुनिया में हैं, गाते हैं, तो आपको रियाज करना है. आपकी अच्छी आवाज़ होगी, आपकी अच्छी आवाज़ होगी, लेकिन आपको उसको रियाज करना है. जब आप रियाज करेंगे तो आप बढ़ेंगे, आपको और दिया जाएगा. ओके, स्वप्नील. I'm into IT field from 25 years but have not grown and not flourished. I've not grown more. Okay, I can tell you one thing. I'm in teaching field, and I joined one of the international schools, and there it is written in a contract that we have to be a lifelong learner, and we have to fill ourselves with more and more knowledge. We have to train ourselves. The more we train ourselves, the more we can grow in that particular field, in that school, and will be given the next level. I joined that school as a co-teacher because that was the first time I was into teaching. And to get promotion, I had to follow certain uh, certain things. That was to train myself as a teacher. If I do not train myself as a teacher, just doing B.Ed is not enough. Just doing those little degrees that we have already done, bachelor degrees, is not enough. Being in that particular field, you have to train yourself so that you are looked as the active IT person, and people know that, okay, because even in this generation, right, you must have done all your trainings in the past few years back. Now things are changing, now new things are coming up, so you have to grow along with this world as well, right? You have to grow with the knowledge. You have to कहते हैं ना, कंधे से कंधा मिला के चलना है. So if you are in this field from the past 25 years, that means you must have done your training before that. And right now, if you're in this field, you do something, train yourself, be a lifelong learner. So when you be a lifelong learner and you keep instilling yourself with new knowledge in that IT field that you are in, definitely you will show growth at workplace. And not just at workplace, even the Lord says, the tree that does not bear fruit, I will cut the tree. So even in this world, if you're not bearing fruit, there are chances that the boss decides to fire the employee. It's very simple. That is how things function. So if you want to flourish, keep instilling yourself with more and more in your particular field. So when you do that, you will flourish. You will flourish and you will see the promotion very soon. And not just in terms of, from one position to another position I'm talking about in terms of finances. You will see yourself growing. You will see yourself flourishing. Also, the tithe that you get, the salary that you get, take out the tithe from that and give it to the Lord. Wherever you go, whichever church you belong to, you give that particular tithe in the Lord's kingdom, and God will give you growth at your workplace. Yeah, so along with the tithe, you also have to work on yourself. You have to be a lifelong learner. When you be a lifelong learner, any field, be it music, be it IT field, be it in sports, every day when you will learn, you will instill yourself with the knowledge, you will grow. You will definitely grow and you will be appreciated for your work. Also, I used to call my father an encyclopedia. He was an encyclopedia because anything I asked him, he knew exactly. You ask him what happened 10 years back, he will tell you. He will give you the news about that. If I ask him, Papa, I never had to open my newspaper because my father was there. I never had to Google it because my father was there. Today he's not there, so I open Wikipedia, I open Google, I open newspaper to read now because my father is not here anymore. But when he was here, there was no need to open newspaper because he was the encyclopedia. He knew exactly, he had knowledge. At the same time, he was a very good man, he was a kind hearted man. So just instilling yourself with the knowledge is not enough. You need to also have a very good heart if you want to flourish in your life. So here I am leaving you with, now I have to begin my day. So these another 2 months that is left with me, and then I'll be joining my work. I took a break so that I can work on myself, I can revive, and I can also come with all the thoughts that I have received, uh, and bless everybody with whatever I have written in my diary. And yes, this is the best time I feel that I have had in the past 2 years now, because continuously I'm on my toes working. There had been no given opportunity for me to breathe. So this is a time where I'm breathing and I am reviving others as well. So one more thing that I'm leaving you with: if you're at workplace, I'm not asking you to leave your job, but take out a day for yourself where you can breathe, where you can revive yourself, and then you will see yourself growing more happily at your workplace. You do not have to leave your job. You will see, you're living in a world, so you will see all thorns and roses at the same place. So definitely, you have to be very positive, because it is you who makes the impact. If you're expecting from someone else, remember that even that person is going through something difficult time. So why don't you become someone who inspires other, who bring changes in the way people think or perceive? The place around you need to change because of you. So be positive, and if you feel that you are overwhelmed with a lot of responsibilities at your workplace, in your relationships, make sure that you give some time to yourself. Go in a corner, close the door, and spend some time in the presence of the Lord. Or if you do not know how to spend time in the presence of the Lord, you can just sit down and have nothing in your mind. Be positive, and surely you will flourish. Thank you so much for watching me live, and stay connected. And I'll keep coming with these thoughts to inspire you, to motivate you. God bless you all. Have a nice day.